Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome to my video. This is my prediction for the Barclays Premier League 2022-23 season, starting from 20th and going up to 1st. In 20th place and bottom of the league, I'm going with Bournemouth. They've not done great business in the transfer window so far. I know there's still time left, but I can't see them doing any really good business from now till the end of the window. So I've got them down bottom of the league in 20th. In 19th, I'm going with Brentford. They survived last season, did really well, but now they've lost Christian Eriksen, and one big reason I think they stayed up last season was because of his performances. It was magnificent for them, and he dragged them and kept them in the league. So I've got them in 19th. In 18th, I'm going with Southampton. I don't think, again, Southampton have done great business in the window. Didn't have a great season last season. Only just stayed up by, I think it was 5-6 points, something like that. I can't quite remember, but this season I think they'll be relegated. So I've got them in the last relegation spot in 18th. In 17th, I'm going with Fulham. Fulham, another team that came up this season. They absolutely destroyed the championship. Mitrovic was on fire. I think he got like 43 or 46 goals, somewhere around there. But I can't see him doing the same in the Premier League. He's coming up against world-class defenders. But I think they will stay up. I've got them in 17th. In 16th, I'm going with Leeds United. They've lost the best two players in Phillips and Rafinha. I think they did alright in parts last season, but again, only just stayed up in the end. I think they'll stay up this season, but not by a lot. So I've got them in 16th. In 15th, I'm going with Everton. Again, they've lost the best player in Richarlison. Calvert-Lewin's going to be out for the start of the season. I don't think they'll be in trouble of relegation, but as well, I don't think they'll have a great season by their standards. So I've got them in 15th. In 14th, I'm going with Wolverhampton Wanderers. Wolves have got some really good players in Raul Jimenez, Ruben Neves, Conor Cody at the back, but I don't think they'll be in the heights from a couple of years ago where they was challenging for Europe and things. So I've got them in 14th. In 13th, I've got the last remaining promoted side, Nottingham Forest. They've signed a lot of players in this window. Jesse Lingard being one of them. I think he'll do brilliantly there. I can see him staying up comfortably, considering if all the players they've signed can gel together. And yeah, so I've got them in 13th. In 12th, I've got Leicester City. Leicester, they've not signed a single player this window. Jamie Vardy is getting on a bit now as a year older than last season, even though he's still a fantastic striker. I don't think he'll be bagging 20 plus goals, maybe around the 12 to 15 mark. Maddison, there's a bit of interest from my club for his signature, Newcastle, so hopefully we'll get him, and he is one of their main playmakers. So if they lose him and they still don't sign anyone, I can't see them having a great season, so I've got them in 12th. 11th, I'm going with Brighton. Brighton, they're an hard team to beat. They don't score a bag load, but they also don't concede a lot either. I've got them in 11th. Now into the top half, in 10th place, I'm going with Crystal Palace. Patrick Vieira is a brilliant manager. I think the back four with Mitchell, Anderson, Gary, however you pronounce it, and Clan, I think that's a decent back line. Decore, who they've brought in the midfield, I think he'll protect that back four pretty well. And then you've got Zaha, Eduardo, Ayew, I think will score the goals. I don't think they'll be pushing for Europe, but I also think they'll be very comfortable, so I've got them in 10th place. 9th, I've got West Ham United. I can't see them doing as well as they did last season. They have signed a couple of players. I don't think they've got rid of a lot. Obviously, Yarmolenko's gone. But Declan Rice, Antonio, Jared Bowen, Lanzini, they're all still there. I think they'll have an alright season, but not a brilliant season. So I've got them in 9th. 8th, I've got Villa. Now Villa have done some brilliant business, probably the best transfer window by any club in the Premier League so far in terms of the expectation and the quality of the players they've signed. They've got Kamara, Costa, got Coutinho permanently. I think under Gerrard they'll have a really good season next season, so I've got them in 8th. In 7th, I've got my club, Newcastle United. We've made some decent signings since Eddie Howe's come along. We've got the 6th best form in the Premier League since Eddie Howe came in. We've made signings like Dan Burns, Kieran Trippier, Bruno Guimaraes, Sven Botman. I think if we can add a striker and a right winger, then I think we'll have a quality team. Also, if Maddison comes in with Bruno, Maddison and Joelinton in that midfield, I think that's solid. So I've got them in 7th. In 6th, the big six as people would call them. 6th, I've got Manchester United. Under Ten Hag in pre-season, I think they've looked pretty decent, but they haven't done very well in the transfer window by their standards. All this fiasco with De Jong, is he coming, is he coming? I don't think they'll get him. I think he'll either stay at Barcelona or maybe go to Chelsea, but I can't see him going to United. And if they don't bring a centre midfielder in by the end of the window, I can't see them having a great season. So they're in 6th. In 5th, and might be a surprise to some people after finishing 3rd last season, but I've got Chelsea. I think they've got a quality squad, but losing the likes of Rudiger at the back and Lukaku up top. I know Lukaku didn't do great, but I don't think they've got an out-and-out goal scorer in the team. So unless they bring someone in, I don't think they'll do as well as last season. So I've got them in 5th. In 4th, I've got Arsenal. I think Arsenal will have a good season. Bringing in Gabriel Jesus, I think he'll score a bag load of goals for them. He's looked absolutely magnificent in pre-season. And I can see them getting top 4 in Champions League football. In 3rd place, I'm going for their North London rivals, Tottenham. I think Tottenham have done good business in the window. With Kane and Son scoring goals the way they do, and being supplied by players such as Kulusevski, Ivan Perisic, who's just come in. I think they'll have a good season. I can't see them challenging for the league. I think they'll be few points behind, but I've got them in 3rd. 2nd place, I've got Manchester City. Manchester City, they've probably got the best squad in the league. De Bruyne, they've brought in Ireland. They've got one of the best defences in the league in Ruben Diaz, Cancelo, Walker. I think they'll just miss out on the title, but they'll be challenging all the way. And in 1st place, I'm winning the title. I've got Liverpool. They've lost Mane, but Darwin Núñez, I think, will bag a load of goals. Lucas Diaz, he looks brilliant, and I think he'll bag a few. Salah, he's gonna bag a few as he does every year. I think they've got the best defence in the league in Trent, Van Dijk, Robertson, and either Konate or Matip. They've got a decent midfield. I think they will win the title this year. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. That's my prediction for the Premier League. Let me know in the comments your prediction and hit that thumbs up.